I am going through the city. It's early morning, like 7, 8 or something, and I was having breakfast and I started to look at the watch, like, what time is it? And then I look again, what time is it? And then I notice there's still a lot of time. And usually I've been running a little bit more, and the time seems to be shrinking, like it's accelerating. Have you noticed that when you run to do a lot of things during the day, there's always time missing? Like you run, and there's always time missing. Even though you have just 3, 4 things to do during the day. But have you noticed when you're sitting at the class somewhere in a primary school and there's nothing to do and it's Friday and it's last lesson and it's 5-10 minutes to the end of the school, the time just go like there is no time, you know? It just goes very slowly. So what I'm trying to say, the perception of time is in the mind, and you can actually steer the thing how you see the time. So there is one guy meditating in the room and he's having plenty of time because of the slowing down and because of being in the presence, and the other guy is running around or working like me at the computer, and the time is accelerating constantly for him, and it just 2 hours goes like this. And for a guy who's trying to be calm and peaceful, 2 hours could be forever. But why do I say that? Because most of us don't experience slowing the time while you're doing a lot of shit. Because who would think that, like, to be peaceful and meditative when you actually do a lot of stuff? Or when you run to breakfast before the work, you run to work like me, to home, to the computer, to start something at 8 or 9 because the markets are opening, or I have some course to run, but you run slowly. Like in your mind, you're so calm and peace that there is no time. And then you look at the watch and you're like, oh my God, there is so much time. I haven't moved in time actually, even though I went to breakfast, and the time is relevant. It's a mind concept. So very often we say the time does not exist, but it just works. When you don't experience it, it's like talking about other stuff that you don't experience, about love, about unity with the universe. When you don't experience it, it just words. Like some of the concepts are still words for me, but the time I can say a lot about because I experience. I've been practicing since years ago, slowing down the time while I'm walking in the city, and then slowing down the time while I'm walking and doing something, running through the day, but slowing down the time. And then I notice it's really possible to have a lot of time, even though you still have lots of things to do and the time is running a lot. So what I encourage you to exercise, to go out in the field. First of all, it's easy to sit down at home and do the slowing time on the couch, sitting, trying to meditate. Do something that it shows you how bored you are when you sit, you meditate. There's nothing to do. You start to feel bored to death. That is because the time slows down. So instead of feeling super boring, super bored, you can try to embrace it. Look like, oh my God, I've been meditating 10 minutes and I've been having so much time. You can embrace it, and then you can use it. Then you can see that instead of bitching somewhere in the line at the store why it's going so slow, you can go into the peace and meditation and you can switch it, you know? You can switch your mind and you can say like, oh my God, so much time. Let's take a breath. Let's sniff it, you know? Let's bring some energy, like the energy people are saying, you know? I feel so much energy. Let's bring the energy and everything. Well, I'm tired of listening to this, you know? Just do it. Don't talk about it. Keep your energies with you. Just do it, you know? It's like talking about the consciousness. Well, sometimes I cannot keep it in me and I still talk about it in a simple conversation, like in a story, like, you know, have you been conscious, like sitting here in the line and waiting for the lady to do the register thing? And well, just do it, you know, be conscious and just do it, and use time in your favor. I say use because it's all here for our usage. You're not here to time use you and you die. You're here to use all of it, experience, play with it. So that was Mike from The Switch. Take care, guys.